It's Wednesday at 5:30 ish, but we're here and we're having a prep talk live. Welcome in, everybody. It's episode 127. It's so weird to be doing like the triple digit thumbnails and all of the things.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Um,
We're
yeah,
OGs.
I know. It's episode 127. I'm Casey with Cascadia Dispatch. Joining me, as always, is Tup the Urban Prepper. Tup, what is going on? How are things?
Things are going good. Lots of prepping, lots of projects. Trying to balance everything with family and with all of that. So yeah, all in all, going pretty good. Talking to
I
my,
see you're reporting from the bunker today, as
I'm in the
opposed to
bunker.
the
Yeah, it's
safety
underground.
house.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, yeah. Someday I'd like to have an underground bunker, but until Atlas Survival Shelter sends me one, it's out of my price range for now. But yeah,
I,
all of,
I see you on the Mira safety ads like all
yeah,
the time. I just feel like Atlas needs to jump in on it and be
I'm
like,
ready.
"Look,
I'm ready for it. Yeah.
I mean, you're generating some serious revenue from Mira Safety, but as much as they are using your ad, I just
They
feel like
I guess they have a pretty face for gas masks. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, no, it'd be great to have one of those bunkers, but I don't. My mom would be pissed if I came if she saw
oh,
me digging up the backyard for.
but you know what? Look, it's not like you're about to have a baby or anything
That's
like
true.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like you have other life changes going
it'd be a
on.
great baby like a safe room if you wanted to get away from the crying and everything.
It would be a great studio.
Yeah,
You know,
studio.
you could have the studio down there. It could
That
be
would be
totally enclosed.
that would be awesome. Actually, that's good thinking.
And then if mom was pissed, like she can't get into it, it's a
Yeah,
disaster bunker.
yeah.
You just have to wait her out.
I I'll let her know that Casey says that it's okay, and
Yeah.
you're on her good side, so I'm on the bad
Well,
side.
I mean, let's be honest. Your backyard, like the deer come through it anyway. So like, look, we rip that open. We put the bunker in. We put some new fencing around for the deer or whatever. We'll keep the deer out. It'll be great.
Yeah. Trying to think what. Yeah, working on various projects. Like I think the bug out bag one. Making a real fancy PDF for that one. Working on my CAD. I have a little EDC prep tool that I'm working on. So I'm working with a CAD engineer on that, and it's off to something 3D printing, which is that's exciting.
Will the fancy PDF smell of rich mahogany
I hope
or
so.
leather bound book?
It's a scratch and sniff PDF for
Yeah.
my first one.
Smells of MREs.
And this smells like petroleum jelly. Oh, this smells
Yeah.
like butane. This smells like yeah, Mountain House.
I feel like if it smells like petroleum jelly, something has gone awry and you've sent the wrong PDF.
Yeah,
Just say it.
my well, in my fire kit, there's like a cotton balls. And
Surely. Uh-huh. Yeah.
let's see. Mom's pissed at me for we were doing some film. I got one of those new the DJI Neo 2s, those little mini pocket drones. I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
them.
yep. Hmm.
For I was finalizing some footage for a bike video, and then also like for a bug out bag. But I had my wife wanted to stay home, but I brought the kids and we did some B-roll footage of like carrying bug out bags. But I didn't want to lug all my real stuff, and just in case I got robbed in Seattle, I'm like,
Well, yeah.
I don't. So anyway, I stuffed it full of pillows from the from the bed, and my wife's like, "Where's my pillows? Where's my?"
Yeah.
With some choice words, and so we got a little bit of the doghouse on that. That's all. This is
I
behind the
mean,
scenes stuff that people don't see. Like for
just think if you had the bunker, you could put the doghouse on top of the bunker. And
that's
then
true.
when you went into the doghouse, down in the bunker, lovely TV or something going on in there. You just, oh, I'm in the doghouse again. Let me go out and then, hide yourself away.
But if you don't have one of those, the Neo 2s, they're really cool. They're all like it's super small, super lightweight, and it's gesture based. It records in 4K, and so you could I just my kids love it because it's like a bird or a pet to them because you could just tell it, okay, back up and then come to me, and then you could do this kind of thing to have it back out, all these things, and then you just put your hand out and it'll just come fly back into your hand. It's awesome.
I'm trying to see which one.
It wasn't
Oh,
that
it's
much
the
money
one
too.
that's all the platform one. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what it.
And
I
it's been so cool because it does a good follow me. So like I just finalized this one, the e-bike review that I was doing for like a an urban bug out bike, a bug out e-bike that's foldable, and so I needed some footage of it following us on the bike, and it's awesome for that. So that's
um. So what's interesting is if you go to DJI's site, they don't have
I noticed that. Yeah,
the Neo 2. They have the Flip.
yeah, it's on Amazon though. If you That's where I
Yeah.
got it from.
Um.
It's like 200 something, which I thought was pretty fair. And my kids,
Yeah.
they all
It's
want
way
one.
better than the prices I was just seeing
Oh,
on
geez. Yeah.
Google. So,
Yeah.
um,
Anyway, it has all
can
sorts
you
of cool.
program it to do the like circle, like stuff you were doing with the other one?
I don't have it going that high up, so maybe I forget what the max. I don't think it goes that high though. Technically, it's
Like
meant for
counter
like a
surveillance?
yeah. It's so my counter surveillance one's still programmed for,
Yeah.
uh, w- but with a drone link. But yeah, this one I think I made I went up maybe 15 feet or something like that. But for like filming and for like YouTubers, it's all so awesome.
Okay, so I'll have to find a reason to,
Yeah, you should go. You should go.
add that
Yeah.
to my
Tell them
list.
that Tup said it's okay with home base,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it'll
I'll get
smooth
the
everything
drone.
over. Yeah,
You get the
the bunker.
bunker, and yeah, I think we'd be in good shape. I think that would
Yeah,
be fantastic. Yeah.
and my I'm doing a review. I never wanted to do these power bank reviews, but once you do one, then they start all contacting us, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll do another one. But because I was thinking, well, I could give it to like if I do it, then like maybe my mom could have one of those for her power.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these things weigh a ton. So my wife's also mad. Mom's pissed because this thing arrived in the mail. It's like 130 pounds. It's like she can't move
Oh,
it.
you
She's
mean like the big ones?
the big honkers, like the
Not like
huge.
the. I thought you were talking about like a little anchor,
No, no, no.
like
Like the
plug in
it's
like laptop. I was like, I mean,
it's like
they're
a
heavy, but
mini fridge size. And so my so I was looking at
gotcha.
I was looking at the camera at my house. I could probably show it here. And my my son and my daughter, they're all struck trying to push this thing in because I'm like, hey, it's really expensive. Can you can you get that in the house? And anyway, there people are I got more people pissed at me. So
Well, I mean, that seems reasonable. So which one are you trying?
this is the 5,000 Explorer. So it's a big honker one.
Is it who is
It's
it?
like
Is it Blue
a
Eddie or
whole
is it
home one, a whole home one.
okay? Um
I'm gonna see if I could find that one. Yeah. I'm looking on the camera as we're going, but it was pretty funny because I was at work and then I'm talking to them and he's they're trying to
they're swearing at the camera right
oh
now.
yeah, so
Yeah,
they're struggling with this thing.
that is fantastic.
Anyway, it's a big. When I get home, I'm gonna have to pay the price for that one.
Yeah, there will be. I mean, you may not even want to go home. You might want to just stay in the bunker that you're at right now.
I might come over to Portland and back bug out to
Yeah,
Casa
you could
Casey.
just get lost on the way home,
Yeah,
with your 98 GPSs. I think that's a reasonable cover
yeah.
story. um,
I'm trying to think any other prepping related projects that's going on. That's pretty much it for since the past week.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think for me. I have not had a ton of prepping time. We've been doing a bunch of family stuff, and so I'm trying to think. I was playing around with the AI stuff, but
Yep.
like I kind of dabble on the weekends with that. Um, but nothing like stellar and exciting new breakthroughs on that
Oh,
front.
I was also on the AI front. I was working on a top bot for a chat bot that so I trained it on some specific transcripts of videos and then like the
Hmm.
descriptions and stuff. So I'm trying to see, hey, can I train one of these things to kind of like for
Be
like a
you?
yeah to answer as if it was me. Like I'm just messing with it to see. It's pretty cool. Like wait, so I'm having it write some Python scripts and everything, and it's pretty impressive what it's doing so
That
far. So
we can set up a website. Ask Tupbot.
Yeah. So right now it's trained on 3 videos and that's it. So it knows those videos really well, but I'm like, well, and so then I would expand it to see if I could train it on the whole library and then
Yeah.
see if it actually responds with anything decent. But
Oh, that would be interesting. Well, you could just take the transcripts and
yeah, so
run all the transcripts
yep,
through.
exactly. That's and so I was gonna have it,
Hmm.
and then I want to see if I could get the comments to come through because the uh, that's a little
Um,
less formal, but it's like probably how I
yeah.
more natural, I guess, how I talk. But anyways,
Oh,
that was over the weekend.
you
Yeah.
responding to comments as opposed to
Yes.
the comments that people write.
Yeah. My
Got it.
response
Okay.
is 2 comments. So then, hey, this is how I kind of respond. Like so. Anyway,
Um,
I was playing with that over the weekend.
yeah, I think there is a Google service, and it has a really weird name. It's like a food name. It's like Alfredo
Huh.
or To Go or something like that, and it's a Google service where it will export everything, all of your Google data from like all of the services into like a variety of CSVs and Word docs and all kinds of things. Um, and so that might have your YouTube comments that you have made in there. You should
Okay.
check that out. But I don't remember what it's called. I just feel like it had something to do with food. Um,
I have to look it up. Yeah.
yeah. So Taylor wanted to know if we have refocused and topped anything off, given the events of the last week.
Yeah, I just responded to that one. I haven't personally,
But
but
look at you feeding the chat over
yeah,
here
feeding the
instead of
chat.
just making it content. No, 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 no. Tup gives you secret messages over here.
Not really for me, but I mean, I don't. I feel like when you've been prepping for a while, you're not as you don't have to do a mad rush for those kind of things if you're just
Yeah,
constantly like prepped. So usually when anything that happens like current events related, like uh, not I don't I don't have to go to let's go to Costco quick. So it's
yeah,
never like that.
yeah. I feel like it was originally, I would say before prepping, I would not always notice those things. Like it just like there would be an event and I wouldn't like put it together that, oh, we should go do something. It would be more of like if there was a snowstorm coming, it'd be like, oh, we'll go get groceries for a couple of days in case we're snowed in. But like the bigger world issues weren't a thing. And then I think when you kind of start prepping, you're like, okay, I'm gonna prepare for one thing, but it's gonna cover other things and I'll kind of fill in. And then when COVID happened and we did the initial shutdown,
Hmm.
that was like, okay, let's really wire in here because we're gonna maybe be quarantined for 4 weeks or 6 weeks if the kids get sick or something. Like we didn't know what was happening at that point, and I feel like we've kind of stayed at that level of readiness to the most part, just out of habit. Um, we've actually been trying to kind of whittle down some of our kind of stockpiles and things just because
Yeah,
you want them to get eaten.
we actually did a purge of ours, like because we do a lot of like food bank donations and stuff. So like uh so when things are getting towards the expiration, we'll just do a purge, like what you're saying, and then we'll just restock up again. But
Yeah,
uh, not I
and
don't
it
do
doesn't sound like, for the most part. I mean, there is obviously a lot of things going on, and tons of things can happen. It doesn't feel like a lot of that stuff will necessarily impact day to day life here. Like, obviously, like prices might fluctuate and stuff, but like the supplies and stuff seem to be okay. But um, if you're running low, if you haven't really thought it out, um, these moments are always good reminders to just go out and kind of top everything off.
yeah, I think yeah. Uh, Hopefully, most people that watch us are already kind of in good shape, and it's more of a top off type thing. And I think you should
Yeah,
just top off whenever you can. But I haven't seen any impact on any like I'm still walking around downtown Seattle and going to the
yeah,
normal stores and going to music lessons with the kids and like so it hasn't really been
yeah,
locally impacting. So I haven't.
yeah. Which is, I think, another good line of like seeing stuff on the news and then gaming it out a little bit of what the impact could be. Like,
Yeah.
but at a certain point, you kind of game it out, and you're like, okay, something could go bad, but the more likely possibility is that it's going to get more expensive. It's going to be, but like things will still be operational.
Yeah. When I go and go through my subscriptions list, it's just like, but it's like, if that was my world, it'd be like a real scary type
Yeah.
thing because it's like just like one after the next. Like, I was see if I can open it up. But
I mean, according to Canadian Prepper, the world is ending literally 3 times a day,
yeah, for
according to
sure.
my notifications. Like, it was destroyed earlier today. It was rebuilt by lunch. It was destroyed again, rebuilt, and then I'm just waiting for the evening destruction.
Yeah. I had to kind of tune out a lot of those kind of things just because I didn't think
Mhm.
it's healthy uh, for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking overall, like what are people talking about, and that's the main thing for sure. Like on all my yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah, and
it's a little
not
rough.
to minimize the scale of what's going on, but like as it relates to individual preparedness or family preparedness here in the United States, specifically, maybe us on the West Coast or something like that. Where
I'm
is
just
that?
gonna. Oh, that's Brad. So that's some
Oh,
scary
red
stuff.
alert.
Red
Okay.
alert.
Yep.
Prepare for the worst.
Yep.
Uh, breaking. Uh, that's from city prepping on just more of a poll.
Yeah.
Nuclear red alert. Spillover. It's like breaking. It's and then in the meantime, like I'm working on a bike video.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
working on it. Okay, now I have to see what my YouTube thing is because oh, this will be fun. Okay, so yeah, so here's the difference. Here's mine. So I have um this is how to build wealth from scratch in
good.
2026. Shorts, impulsive. Look at those handsome
Look at
guys.
that. Those are
Look at those handsome guys right there. Um, enrolled agent exam, better help for
nice.
therapy ad there. Um, call her daddy because Alex Cooper's amazing. How to your privacy is under arrest with estate assets, and then the torpedo attack and such things. So mine is a little more, I'd say, diversified.
Yeah. This is my pure prepping one. So I guess
Oh, got
it's
it.
only
Okay.
prep. Like I probably have like 10 YouTube accounts basically, but for different things. Like I don't mix like
You
I
don't
don't
miss
mix and match.
prepping
Like
and pleasure.
yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so. Now that you mentioned that, I should switch my account and go and see what my Cascadia
Let's
Dispatch one is.
see. Yeah, Alaskan
Uh,
Prepper, expert sworn, 9/11 attacks planned, world in
yeah.
turmoil,
The best part is that I switched my account, and
red
it gave
alert,
me basically the exact same stuff.
Iran killer. Yeah, again, I haven't been paying attention. Angry Prepper's angry about some is angry.
Mhm.
Yeah, imminent strike, brief.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's
really
a depressing for you page.
it's a depressing feed like for like
Oh my god.
the four horsemen.
Wow.
Get out, breaking. Yesterday proved that like it's just
we, you know what? We bring a little bit something different to the party.
yeah. While you were distracted, this happened. Are you kidding me? It's already more. How bad will the conflict? Yeah. So again,
Yeah,
I kind of have to tune out a lot of that kind of
yeah, that is a
because like living in the prepper
necessity.
world is like it's not a happy place. Like if you're full time living in it, so you kind of have to. Me personally, I detach from a lot of that.
Yeah, no, there's a certain amount of like, um, I feel like that with a lot of topics. I've been kind of trying to clear out some of my for you page or my streams and stuff, um, of just stuff that like was interesting 5 years ago,
Yeah.
but is either not interesting now or is distracting or is upsetting for some reason or whatever. And I was like, there was a point in time where this was interesting, and now like it is not helpful. And so I did like a massive like unfollow of, just channels that I've liked forever, but they were uh seeing it on the feed or watching the content was like just upsetting almost.
Yeah, I had like during this was like when everyone's locked down and everything like that, but
Yeah.
I had to stop for because I was like I was doom scrolling like midnight to 2 a.m. and I felt like same thing where I had to just like
Hmm.
unfollow and a lot of things, but I still have my doom scroll accounts that if I want to doom scroll, I can
Well,
I can do it if I want to, but uh,
I did that with Facebook. I don't know, what was it, 2 years ago or something. I got locked out of my uh, Facebook account, and the two-factor authentication didn't work and everything. And so like I ended up this account that I've had for 20 years um, just was gone. And so I was restarting, and um, I actually made two different, I don't know if they're like profiles, but in the account. And one was like everybody that I knew and people I'd worked with and, way extended friends and all of that. And then one was like just very specific people that I really, my closest friends. Um, because that way I could kind of decide if I just wanted to see like family updates and like what people were up to, or if I wanted to actually see, what everybody was talking about, and all of the different, you've got that one friend from high school that just publishes all of the conspiracy theories, and the one friend that's, talking about their latest multi-level marketing or whatever. Like, okay, I'll scroll through that once in a while, but then like I can just filter down to you know people that I'm like, oh, I care what their kids are up to, and I care what their families are up to, and that sort of stuff.
yeah. Usually when these kind of when there's any kind of current event that's people are talking about, they always come up and I'll just come into your place when when
Yeah.
that's so common
uh,
like on these kind of moments. But I
yeah,
saw
it's
that.
like the answer is no, no,
Yeah,
you will not. This is why we have videos, so you can do it yourself.
I saw that Taylor was talking about topping off fuel cans, and that's one thing.
Mm.
I thanks for the reminder, Taylor, because
Yeah,
I now that I think about it, my fuel cans need to top off too. So
yeah.
topping
Um,
off isn't just food; it's topping
it's
off.
all things.
It's yeah. Prepping is most prepping stuff is boring. Like it's top off. Like it's like
Yeah,
rotating your bug out bag and topping off your fuel and all those charging your power banks and stuff like for the year. Like
yeah. The fuel thing is would be a good thing. I probably need to do that. I've
yeah, I'm
had
doing.
gotten in this habit of like filling up the fuel cans and then not cycling them
Yep,
at all, and then throwing like taking the whole fuel can to like the hazardous materials place because you can't
yep,
get rid of the fuel, and
yep.
then starting all over again. So
Yeah, I gotta do that, and, normally I try to like, when it's time to do I have, like, the hoopty cart my Honda Element is, like, my just driver, and I just
mhm.
usually just, "Okay, I'm not gonna fill up my tank, I'm gonna just use my fuel here, my backup
Yeah,
fuel, and then I'll fill those up." Yeah, so
yeah, that is. Yeah, I always. It's one of
I
those
should
things.
probably do
I
my
feel like.
generator too now that I think about it. I should fire that up really quick.
Well, yeah, that would probably be good.
Yeah,
I feel the same way about like canning chicken. Like once you've done it, like okay, you can do it. Like but it's the like doing it the first time and wanting to make sure you don't kill yourself.
yeah,
Like I don't want to like putting gas, like stored gas in one of our cars. I'm sure it would be fine, but like I have this fear that I'm gonna like seize up the engine or damage it in some way, and
yeah.
so
S
I have to get over that.
have you been canning? I know Elisa's, Sutton's Day is gonna she's gonna
Yeah,
check in with
Sutton's
you.
Days is gonna fly out to my house,
She's
I think,
pissed.
and
Yeah, she
put
is.
me in the canner. I think is what's gonna happen.
I was just
Yeah,
talking with her earlier today. I'm gonna talk to her on the phone. We're gonna be talking tomorrow, and I'll mention that. Hey, you better hit up Casey on this.
yeah. At this point, she's gonna like, no, Casey's got to hit up me because I
Yeah,
tried for so long. So no, I need to uh, figure out when to do that because yeah, that needs to happen. Otherwise, I bought a canner for no reason at all, and that is
We
not unlike me, but I feel like we should do it.
we've been using again, my wife runs the canning operation, and it's and I can't touch any of it, but we've been heavily using her tomatoes because she's like the tomato kingpin of the neighborhood now, and so
Yeah.
uh, so it which is nice, and she does a good job, and we haven't got sick from it. So
Well, that's good. I mean,
she
the
still won't.
tomatoes
She won't
should
eat
be.
my canned meat though. She refuses to.
I mean, that's the tricky part. I feel like canned tomatoes, like, yay, like there's a little less risk in that than like let's have some of this chicken that's been sitting on a shelf for
And it always looks like some weird science experiment. All the meat, the canned meat. I think it's more of a visual thing for her.
Oh yeah, no, it 100%. I'm sure is, and I bet pregnant too. That's just what she's just totally looking
Yeah,
forward to.
she hasn't had any absolute weird cravings like past ones. Like like the weirdest one. This is one for my son, but that was the pickles and eggnog is what she wanted.
Oh my goodness,
Like dipping pickles in eggnog.
like dipping them.
Yes,
Okay, I was like, well, maybe she's eating them and washing them down. That's an interesting.
that
It's a
too. But she would
dipping. It's like
just
a
all of it. Yeah.
it's like French fries and a milkshake,
Well, that makes sense.
but like a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's not a. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. Well, this has been fun. I sadly have to go again tonight. We have
Okay.
to do a quick one.
Let's see
I
what's next
appreciate
week
everybody
looking like.
joining us.
Let me check really quick. I think we should be good. I'll have the legal team reach out, and if there's yeah, I think we're good for the 18th and the 25th. We'll need to figure something on those ones, but
Okay.
we'll
All right.
have our secretaries
We'll
coordinate
combine. We'll
things.
have
Yeah.
your claw bot. We'll call my claw bot, and
Yep.
we'll bot it out, and it'll
Yes.
be
The bots
fantastic.
will take care of.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe we
All
could
right,
have
everybody.
AI versions of us talking.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Tough bot, and yeah, I would just have like a Lego guy, and he would just do whatever. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next week. Good night, everybody.